Good morning, everybody. This is Steve, A Thousand Year Home. So, yet another 4 in the morning day. So, today I'm going to drive up and get my solar from Signature Solar. So, it's a 3.5 hour drive. So, they would have shipped it to me for sure. But everything being what it is, I don't have my 911 address yet. It would have to ship to, I don't know, my apartment. Or my neighbor, or it's just not having a 911 address out there has been definitely a barrier. And my experience with shippers so far has made me a little untrustworthy. So I don't trust, made me untrustworthy of shippers. So, the Home Depot stood me up, and Lowe's is a hard time. And so I've decided to forego the whole shipper thing. The only shipper who did his job is the guy who brought out the containers, and he nailed it. He nailed it. And so I'm real grateful to him. But I decided to forego, and it'll cost me about the same. Gas is $4 a gallon. I'm driving a truck with a trailer on it, so not necessarily ideal. But this is what it is to build a little house. It's 4-hour mornings, and this is why people pay people to build houses, to avoid these kind of things. But I'm looking forward to a road trip, and took the day off work today to make this drive. I'm looking forward to seeing the little factory there and getting an idea of what they have in the future. I'm going to try to do everything solar, right? Hot water, and the plumbing system. I'm going to try to avoid the generator as best as possible. My one barrier is water out there. I haven't decided what to do with that. Since I'm in a drought, water harvesting is going to be real hard. So we shall see. Well, good morning. I'm in Corsicana, Texas right now. So on Highway 31, pretty piece of road, pretty piece of Texas, sun coming up behind me. 104 miles out of my destination to pick up my solar, Signature Solar. I'm enjoying the work. I got some questions for them when I get there. My thought is perhaps I should make each container, I've got two, independent, and that way if I have a failure I'd be able to swap or transfer over. I don't know if it's an expense that I don't need to incur. I'll talk to them about that. So some redundancy. My military background, we always had duplicates of everything, no matter how expensive. So some of that carries over into my civilian life. But let's see. It says 2 hours and 14 minutes for 100 miles. So I'm going to guess that rush hour traffic, morning traffic, schools. It's Monday. I took the day off work to make this drive, but I'm enjoying it. Took a break here, stretched my legs, got a cup of coffee. I'll hit the road here as soon as I get done with the video. So after a 4-hour, reasonably uneventful drive, but 4 hours, here I am. I've never been happier to see a little sign in the sky, Signature Solar. So pretty thrilled to be here. So I'll hopefully load up back in there. So all right, this is Steve, A Thousand Years Home. So today I'm in Sulphur Springs. I went ahead and picked up most of my solar, the lion's share of it. So I'll go ahead and rotate the camera around so y'all can get a good feel for that. So these are 445 watts each. So really nice, 16 of those, 7 kilowatts. There I've got a rack strapped down in there for all the equipment. I went ahead and put the electronics in here. I've got a couple of grow watts, 5,000 watt in there. I'll do those in parallel. I've got a big heavy battery in here. I decided to run them in my truck so that I can keep it cool. Not that really, it's not that hot today, but lots of little boxes in the back end of my truck wasn't what I was after either. And what else do I got here? That's it. Oh, my cables. I've got my communication cables. I've got all of my connectors, 25 foot MP4s, just everything I need for a system. They were out of inventory on a couple of things. So what I need, I wanted to do a one turnkey vendor, but that's not going to happen. I'm going to have to chop this up. So I need a mini split. I need to do something for hot water, and they're out of a transformer. What I've got right here in parallel would be 240, and I got to step it down to 110. So 3 things that I'm short, and not bad. I was expecting a lot worse. Let's see, it was a 4-hour drive, so that accounts for something, but I enjoyed the Texas weather and the out and about. Didn't really save any money driving, right, if I factored in my time, but would have been $492 if I would have shipped all of this, and I'm going to spend $150 in gas or more, plus my time. So, but the advantage that I'm finding is that when I go get my own material, it's not all busted up by the time it gets to me. So, and I can see it myself as it's loaded up, make sure it's not refurb, make sure it's all brand new. I'm pretty happy with today. So this is Steve, 1,000-Year Homes. This is my solar that I'll need to run my 1,400 square foot home, and I got 240 in there, so I could end up doing welding or you know, light welder, or charge a car, and all those good things. Like and subscribe. Hey everybody, it's Steve. I made it to Dallas and back again in the heat. I'm unloading everything. Let me swivel here. Alright, I got my little fork truck out. Put all of this in there. So of all of this, this thing's a cup, maybe 100 pounds or so. The battery, there's my cables as well as my battery charger, and 2 of the, I'm gonna guess 5? Let's see here. 5,000 watt off-grid inverters, the grow watts, and they are the US version, so we're in good shape there. After I get those off, then I'll throw my chain on the fork truck here, drag that up. So as part of this, I've activated my generator. So right now it's charging the batteries in the unit. I'm running AC in case I get too hot. I can jump in here. And it just kicked on to top off the battery.